And welcome on into another edition of the WyoNation Roundup. I am your host, Chad Smith, and joining me today is Mr. Bryan Stevens.
How we doing?
All right, well, we have a special interview here today, so I'm not even going to drag this along. Let's just bring him right in and talk to who everybody's going to want to hear from, and that is Wyoming basketball commit, or I guess signee, not a commit anymore. He's a signee. He'll be joining the squad this fall. Neil Summers, who is just coming off finishing his senior season at Laramie High School, 16.7 points per game, 9.6 rebounds, and 1.9 assists. And unfortunately, state runners-up, falling just short of Gillette in the final. But Neil, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We are doing great. So let's just start there. You just completed your senior season and you were awarded the very prestigious honor of being the boys basketball Gatorade Player of the Year for Wyoming. Kind of talk to us a little about your senior season and then what winning this award meant to you.
It was a great season. We had a lot of fun. Felt the team played really well. Really enjoyed the guys, kind of getting to play with them one last time. That team means a lot to me, and I love all those guys. So, and then receiving Gatorade was obviously super cool. I'm super honored and just like very grateful for it. So,
Great. Heading into your senior season, what were kind of the things that you wanted to work on, and did you see any improvements in those skills or being a better teammate, whatever it may be?
yeah, just definitely working on like being a leader. That was one place I feel like I grew this year. Just being a leader of the team, and then also shooting outside pretty well. So felt like I did pretty all right at that this year. So definitely improved. So
Okay.
Deal.
Hand you over to Bryan.
Yeah, Neil, talking about the recruiting process, how long was Wyoming on the recruiting trail for you? So, have you heard from them for several years? Did it start when Coach Wicks showed up? Kind of talk to us about that process.
it definitely like really started when Coach Wicks showed up. Kind of around June is when I first received the offer. And then I committed around August. So I kind of took that summer and just was like, I talked to my family about it and I didn't want to rush anything and wanted to make sure it was the right place. And I mean, it kind of showed me after some time that it was. So
That's awesome. And was Laramie always somewhere you wanted to stay, or were you really looking to go somewhere else?
no, I love Laramie. I love it here. So I mean, it was definitely a plus getting to stay. So.
Awesome. So, since you've committed and since you're in town, have you been involved with recruiting some of the other guys that have been in on, say, visits or on phone calls or anything like that?
I've been like present on some people's visits, like just kind of, just like on some open run things like that. I've been there while they're on their official or their unofficial or whatever it was. And then I know some of the guys, other signees. So yeah.
Oh, that's cool, man. So, since you've committed, you said you committed in August, or sorry, yeah, since you committed, you've heard from the coaching staff, and they've obviously told you, kind of what they want from you. What kind of things are they looking for you to do when you come into the team? What kind of player do they want you to be?
Definitely just being kind of similar to how I played at high school, but a little bit less in the guard area. Just being a 4 or 5 inside and using my footwork and my passing ability out of the post. So.
Yeah. So, as a post player, kind of, who do you model your game after? Are you like a banger, like Scotty Bube is? Are you like a stretch four like Hunter Thompson was? Are you kind of a tweener like Larry Nance? Kind of tell us about how you play.
Yeah, so I believe just kind of being able to do a little bit of everything, being able to be inside of there and banging with big guys, and then also being able to stretch the floor a little bit. So
Okay,
Cool.
great.
And are you expecting to play early? Are they looking at redshirting you, or are they going to give you a chance to jump out on the floor right away?
We're still not sure. I don't 100% know. And Coach Wick said he's not 100% sure either. So we'll just kind of see how it all goes.
Sure. And on that point, I guess from even from a skill level, from a strength level, anything that they've mentioned to you that you're going to kind of focus on this spring and summer to make sure that you're ready to, if called upon, to be able to hit the floor on a Division I court this fall?
Yeah, just obviously getting better, in every way possible. Working on my body a lot. So, yeah.
Okay. And then lastly, you kind of talked about this, but we know that Wyoming doesn't produce a whole lot of Division I college basketball players, being a small state. I guess this will be kind of a two-part question. First time, when did you first think that, hey, I have the talent and the skills to play Division I college basketball?
I've always kind of believed in myself. Obviously, you got to believe in yourself, but I didn't know when the first Division I offer would roll in. So, kind of until that point, I was like, I don't really know if I'll be able to play at a Division I level. And Wyoming was actually the first Division I school to offer me.
Okay.
So that was pretty sweet. So, but kind of until that point, I was kind of looking into a lot of D2 options.
Okay. And then the second part of that is, with there being so few Wyoming players who get this opportunity, I guess, just how proud are you to be from Laramie and getting to stay and play in the AA, which I'm sure you've been to countless games, and now you're going to wear the brown and gold and play on that court?
Yeah, no, it means a lot to me. I'm super grateful for it, and I'm just like beyond excited. I get to play basketball at the AA, like in Laramie, and like just I get to do my favorite thing in like my favorite place, and I'm just super grateful.
All right, that's all I
Great,
got for you,
man.
Bryan. Do you have any follow-ups?
Yeah, man. Do you got anything you want to say to the Wyoming fans out there? People get pretty stoked when Wyoming players sign with the Pokes.
Yeah, I'm just excited to get to work. Excited to, you know, uh, just bring another winning culture to this team, and just ready to be a Cowboy.
All right. Well, Neil, thank you so much for joining us today. Best of luck closing out your senior year of high school and then getting in ready to play for the Pokes this fall. We appreciate you taking time talking with us.
Sounds good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Neil.
Thank you.